dire. That's how the State Department summarizes the state of religious freedom around the world in its annual assessment of 200 nations released Tuesday. In Southeast Asia, U.S. officials noted the desperate situation of ethnic Rohingya Muslims who have encountered violence, discrimination, and harassment in majority Buddhist Myanmar or Burma. Hundreds of thousands have fled to neighboring Bangladesh.
I think it just keeps getting worse. But that's why people have to step up more aggressively as nations and pushing back on this against what the military is doing in Burma and is happening in that country.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said Tuesday, promoting and defending religious freedom is a priority for the U.S. He announced a meeting this summer with foreign counterparts.
This ministerial, we expect, will break new ground. It will not just be a discussion group. It will be about action. We look forward to identifying concrete ways to push back against persecution and ensure greater respect for religious freedom for all.
This, as the U.S. engages with North Korea on denuclearization, while also calling out the country for thousands who remained imprisoned for religious reasons.
What we know is that you've got a gulag system operating in North Korea, and it's been a terrible situation for many years.
The State Department also criticized Russia and Iran for continuing to deal harshly with the religious minorities. In its annual Religious Freedom Report, the State Department did note progress in some nations, including Vietnam, where the U.S. just concluded a bilateral human rights dialogue.
They recently passed a law on religion and belief, and they're in the throes of implementing that law, and they've been willing to talk to us about the law and its implementation, but we're still concerned that there are restrictions on the ability of individuals and churches and other religious institutions to freely exercise their right to religion.
Senior U.S. officials say promoting religious freedom is instrumental to combating terrorism and facilitating economic growth throughout the world. Nike Ching, VOA News, State Department.